Hello, Potterheads! Let's talk about Azkaban, the wizard prison! Let's go! Azkaban is the infamous maximum security wizarding prison in the Harry Potter series, located on a desolate island in the middle of the North Sea. It is an uninviting fortress known for its brutal and inhumane conditions, which are primarily attributed to the Dementors, its monstrous guard. The mere mention of its name instills fear throughout the wizarding world, marking it as a place of confinement where criminals are expected to suffer and slowly lose their minds. The prison's history is steeped in darkness, dating back to the 5th-10th century. Before becoming a Ministry of Magic facility, the fortress on the magically concealed island was the isolated lair of the powerful Insana Ekurigis, a powerful dark wizard. He lured, tortured, and killed Muggle sailors there. When Ekurigis died and his powerful concealment charms faded, the Ministry discovered the horrific structure which was already infested with Dementors creatures believed to have either been drawn thereby or to have manifested from the immense misery and despair. For many years, the Ministry debated destroying the evil place, but feared the consequences of displacing the powerful Dementors, who were impossible to kill, and might take revenge on the mainland. The fortress remained abandoned, a home for the multiplying Dementors, until the International Statute of Secrecy was imposed. In the early 18th century, then Minister for Magic Damocles Roll, an authoritarian with an anti-Mughal agenda, insisted on using Azkaban. He viewed the Dementors as an invaluable, cost-free deterrent and guard force. The Dementors are foul, cloaked, wraith-like beings that are considered immortal. They are sustained by and feed upon human happiness and hope, leaving their victims with nothing but their worst memories and despair. Their mere presence causes an intense cold and a crushing wave of sadness. In Azkaban, the Ministry struck a chilling bargain. The Dementors would guard the prison, receiving a constant supply of human emotion to consume from the incarcerated wizards and witches who inevitably descended into madness or died of sheer hopelessness. The most horrific punishment a Dementor can inflict is the Dementor's kiss, where it lowers its hood and sucks out the victim's soul, leaving behind a vegetative shell estate described as something worse than death. While the Dementors mostly fed on the ambient emotions of the prisoners, the kiss was reserved for the most grievous offenders. Despite their non-human nature, the Dementors proved semi-sentient and followed the Ministry's orders, driven by their endless hunger, and only turned against the Ministry when Lord Voldemort offered them free reign in the wider world. Azkaban housed a vast array of dark wizards and witches. Notable prisoners include Sirius Black, who was falsely imprisoned for 12 years before becoming the first known wizard to escape unaided, and various Death Eaters such as Bellatrix, Lestrange, Lucius, Malfoy, and Barty Crouch Jr. The prison also held individuals deemed a political threat to the Ministry or Dark Lord's regime, such as Hagrid, and later innocently accused Muggle-borns under the reign of Minister Pius Thickness and Dolores Umbridge. In the books, Azkaban plays a crucial thematic and narrative role, particularly in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, where Sirius Black's escape drives the central mystery and introduces the terrifying threat of the Dementors to the wizarding world at large. Later, its function changes from a secure facility to a point of vulnerability when the Dementors side with the Dark Lord, leading to mass breakouts of Death Eaters in Order of the Phoenix and the subsequent undermining of the Ministry's authority. During the Second Wizarding War, following the final defeat of the Dark Lord, the new Minister for Magic, Kingsley Shacklebolt, enacted massive reforms. Recognizing the cruelty and instability of using the creatures, he removed the Dementors from Azkaban entirely. The prison's security was then entrusted to Aurors, who work in shifts to ensure they are not driven mad by the grim atmosphere, thereby signaling a significant, long-overdue change in the wizarding world's approach to justice and punishment. Any other places you want us to explore? Kindly comment and subscribe.